I think that night was one of those situations that nobody was prepared that Katt was gonna be the next big thing.
Katt has been a person that has always been connected, well, not always, but has been widely connected to you, and you've been connected to him. And do you remember the first time you met him?
Yeah. Hollywood Park. He used to do one of the hottest rooms in America, and it was funny as heck because everybody came through there to be a part of that room also.
Where was the room at?
It was in Hollywood Park. It was in a casino up on like the 3rd or 4th floor, and but it was like an amazing energy in that room Katt had. And I met him there, and all of us used to be there. Zooman, it was just where we all just came to connect in Los Angeles, and people still to this day will be like, "Man, I miss you guys at Hollywood Park." So that's when I first met him. When we became friends is when he asked me to go on tour with him, and I can't remember. I just remember us being in a club on Hollywood Boulevard, and he was like, I was on tour with Mike, but I have an opportunity, Mike Epps, and I have an opportunity to do my own tour. Would you like to be a part of it? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And this was before the whole real Katt mania.
Right. I heard that you mentioned it was like 300 people in the audience.
Yeah, we did Fresno. The first night we did Fresno, I think it was like about 300 or 400 people.
And this is on the tour?
Yeah, it was like the first day we did Fresno, we did Bakersfield, we did things like that, and it was like, we was in these theaters, and it was like not sold out, but the shows were super funny, and I can remember this before it was all Katt Williams. It was more like Money Mike. It wasn't even Katt Williams on the thing. It was Money Mike.
He just got off of Friday, yeah. So he's running with that momentum.
Yeah, the whole Friday after next momentum, and we did Atlanta, and I can remember he was like, "I'm about to shoot my special." I was like, "You ready to shoot a special?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to do my special." And like months before, I had seen him rock the BET Comedy Awards.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
I felt like that was his "Hello Hollywood, I'm here" moment.
I think that night was one of those situations that nobody was prepared that Katt was gonna be the next big thing. Because all of the stars that they had in there that night, from Cheryl Underwood to J.B. Smoove they were all taunted to be the most incredible ones. And all of those individuals are super funny. But that night, Katt, he destroyed that place like no other. And I think Martin Lawrence was getting a award that night, and he used Martin in the jokes. And if you look back at that moment, if you Google it, it was so pure, but well written, and it's dynamic. And I could just remember this my brother was he had just got home from prison. He had did 10 years, and I took him to he came to L.A. And to this day, he always talk about how funny that night was, but it was incredible.
So going into it, did you kind of see what Katt? Did you kind of get to talk to him before? Or did you just go to the event?
No, I just went to the event, and it was before all of the tour, and even after that, when we started the tour, he always I can see it in his eyes that he was gonna be a superstar. Then when he did Atlanta, when he did this shit right here, and we was all sitting in, and I think Nick Cannon's house, and the commercial started running for the Def Comedy Jam. So he did Def Comedy Jam, and the special was coming on. So the Def Comedy Jam stuff was running, and the special was about to hit, and you could see all the stuff happening. Then when we went on tour, the next about 4 months after that, it was just sold out. 6,000 people, 8,000 people, 10,000 people. It was just, man, it was like rock star lifestyle. I mean, and as a comedian, to be a part of that rock star feeling is just like, no matter if you're the headliner or you hosting, it was incredible. And then we did that movie, and after that, it was just, after we did American Hustle, it was just like, phew, it was gone. It was gone.